You need to do a camera for me. Don't do the phone. Good morning, traders, and welcome to the opening trade. I'm Ayla. So I got a soft cast, so my mouse hand is the other hand, so we might not be as fluid as you're used to seeing, so bear with me. All right. Before we get started, don't forget to first read and understand our disclosures found by both link and text in the description of this video. All right, so let's take a look at our current sim account balance. Okay, so here we are, simulated the opening trade. This is the current account balance. We did start with $25,000. This we had an issue, but we did start with $25,000. Maybe production can fix that one day. I don't know. All right. So after our automated trades today, these numbers at the end will be different. And we will go back over them after the automated trades fire off, if they fire off. All right. So let's state the back test results from the previous 90 days um, on the possible automated trades we could see today firing. So let's first start with the NASDAQ futures. Here it is. All right, so here we see the 90-day date range, the max drawdown, the gross loss, the gross profit, and the total net profit for the NQ automated trading strategy. So then we'll look at the S&P 500. Okay. So here we have our 90-day date range, the max drawdown, the gross loss, total, the gross profit, and the total net profit. And this is for the S&P 500 automated trading system from the opening trade. We could possibly see these systems trade later in this live stream. Then we have the Dow Jones here. 90-day date range, our max drawdown, our gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit. Excuse me. All right, and the last one we will look at today is going to be the Russell 2000 futures. Here's the 90-day date range for the past 90 days, the max drawdown, gross loss, gross profit, and total net profit there. All right, so all of our charts are set up here. Let's make sure. All right, so all of our charts are set up correctly for us to watch these automated trades. Don't forget to like and support. Thank you for returning viewers. New viewers, welcome. Make sure you check out theopeningtrade.com. All right, so let's look at the news. What is today? February 1st. Does that mean, is today April's Fool's? Oh, April's Fool's. Okay, if I could regret saying that out loud. Okay, so what did we see today? Um, Today at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, the ADP non-farm employment change saw a change of 106K. The next thing coming out in less than 5 minutes, less than 4 minutes actually, is going to be the, oh, I don't know how to read. Okay, let's try that over at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. The final manufacturing PMI report will come out. Okay, so we have less than 4 minutes to the New York market opens. So let's take a look at some news headlines here. Maybe if I could figure out how to work this mouse correctly. All right. Casino said to discuss merger of a French retail arm with Tech Terac. I don't know how you say that. Anyways. All right. Morgan Stanley Capital Partners acquires Apex Companies. Baltic Index falls to over a 2-year low as larger vessel rates slide. Morgan Stanley PE unit acquires environmental services firm Apex Companies. Vertex Energy sells Heartland used motor oil collection refining business for $90 million. Shares rise pre-bell. We have less than 2 minutes before could potentially see the first automated trading system fire off. Please shrink this window. All right. Westbridge Renewable Energy adds Red Willow project to the portfolio. Meta performs holds long-term pattern of narrowing or revising earnings driven after hours moves in next day regular session. All right. Gold mostly steady as the dollar and bond yields rise ahead of expected hike to the U.S. interest rates. Nova, well, I don't know how you say this name. Announced German reimbursement renewal. NEOVASC announced a German reimbursement renewal. Okay, so we have less than a minute before we could see our first automated trade fire off here on the NQ, which is the NASDAQ futures. New Vista acquisition signs letter of intent for a merger with Verajet. Excuse me. Large Brazilian banks may set aside around $890 million for Americans' losses in quarter 4. And France welcomes EU green industry policy proposals. Okay, so the New York market has just opened. We did not see an automated trade in the NASDAQ futures, which we're glad. Look at that crazy candle movement. The indicators weren't there for the automated trade, so it did not automatically fire off the trade, which is no problem. That is the whole reason for these automated trading systems, is to look at the market, see if the market meets the indicators, and to fire off trades if the indicators are met. So the indicators weren't met, so we'll just keep on moving for less than 4 minutes. What's on the calendar for today? Oh, you know what? Let's refresh because no, I keep on thinking this Canadian news is pertinent. My brain cannot see that it's Canadian. Alright. So, nothing new over here. We're just waiting for the 9:45 Eastern Standard Time to come around for the final manufacturing PMI. If you look at the NQ chart, you can see, again, the candle movement is just quite rapid today. Volume jumped way up there. So we see that is happening. Alright, so let's refresh this guy. The news channel is, let's see if we can't, oh, there we go. Vertex Energy sells Heartland. Nope, we said that one. Let's look. Sector update. Energy stocks decline pre-market Wednesday. Whoa, look at that candle falling over there on the NQ. So we have less than 3 minutes before we see 3 potential trades fire off all at the same time. Sector update. Healthcare stocks flat to lower pre-bell Wednesday. And financial stocks slip pre-bell Wednesday. Consumer stocks steady pre-market Wednesday. Alright, let's see. BP may acquire partner Bungie's stake in Brazilian joint venture. If you're watching that chart, that white line above and below the current moving candle is crazy. Do you see that range? Alright. Wall Street is set to open lower ahead of the Fed decision. AMD rises on outlook. Gillette India profit rises 6% on a strong demand for grooming products. Well, I mean, it's like how many days until Valentine's, and then to Father's Day, right? Lots of grooming products to be used up by all genders. Not to say there's only 2. Gotta be PC. So whatever. Everybody wants to groom. Alright, do you see that crazy candle movement? Alright, we have less than a minute before we're gonna see potentially see 3 automated trading systems fire off simultaneously. So, wow. Do you see that Russell 2000? The white candle? It has gone up. It has gone back down. I feel like the movement is quite crazy today. And we have 20 seconds before we could see potentially 3 automated trades. So we'll be listening, and then we'll try to find what automated trade fired off for us.
Order submitted.
Alright, so this is the Russell 2000 futures, and we are in an automated trade. I think I heard more than one, so let's see. Yes, so we have 2 automated trades fired off at the same time. The Dow Jones did not see an indicator, so it did not enter itself into an automated trade. But we did see an automated trade out fire off on the ES, which is the S&P 500, and then we are in an automated trade right now on the Russell 2000 futures. So the Russell trade is going to be a long, and our S&P is going to be a short. So we're going to watch these two automated trades today. That is the Russell 2000. Here is the S&P 500. All right. So don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website at theopeningtrade.com and in this video description. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. Our systems are automated and are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equities futures market. Free trials to the automated trading systems that you're watching right now are on our website at theopeningtrade.com. Let's click and see what our other trade is. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I clicked and dragged and changed the order of the charts. So sorry. I am not used to using a mouse left-handed. I think by the end of 6 weeks, I should be pretty fluent. So this is an automated trading system that is in the U.S. futures market. It is live. This is a simulated account. Make sure you understand and assess all risks associated to yourself. So what we were wanting this to do, this is our long trade. We're wanting it to go all the way up to blue. Come on, blue. All right, and we're also in an automated trade over here on the S&P 500 futures right now. And that is just painful to watch, so we're going to look at the other one. Because we like green. It is our favorite. Okay, so the New York market has been open now less than 9 minutes. So news will not be really refreshing. We can take a look and see if anything new came out. Let's see. Blackstone Real Estate Income Trust hit monthly redemption limit in January. That is a very Googleable headline. All right, so U.S. stocks subdued ahead of the Fed decision. All right, airlines cancel over 1,800 U.S. flights as the ice storm hits multiple states. That is to be expected. It's the first thing they do. Wolfspeed plans to build new semiconductor plant in Germany. Oh, we are still in 2 automated trades. This is a rough one to watch here. You see it's hanging in there. It's not too pleasant to watch. We like green numbers, not red numbers. Let's go look at our Russell. Like I said, green numbers. Green numbers. Alright, so let's take a look here. The U.S. Treasury is to keep auction sizes unchanged in coming quarter, and Splunk to cut nearly 4% of global workforce. Wow. Domestic demand helps Canadian factory sector rebound in January. Natural gas falls again, reaching a 22-month low as forecasts expect milder weather. That only goes hand in hand. Very easy to see the linear equation there. So brief Toronto Stock Exchange falls at open. We are still in an automated trade, two of them actually. This is the S&P 500. I'm trying to figure out what is it doing. It's being disgusting. That's what it's doing. We want this one to go down to blue. And we want, come on finger, we want this one to go up to blue. So this is the Russell 2000 futures. So the Brazilian equities kicked off February in the red. EDP Brazil will look at the possibility of buying Enel, owned power distributor in Syria, the CEO says. The Canadian dollar holds near 2.5-month high as U.S. bond yields fall. Okay, look. Goodness, that is not the button I'm hitting. Come on. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on our website at theopeningtrade.com and in this video description. We are watching two live automated trades in a simulated account on the U.S. futures. The first one we are looking at right now is the Russell 2000. We need it to go up for green. We need this to go down for green. This is the S&P 500 automated trade from the openingtrade.com. Okay, so let's refresh this guy maybe. No? Alright. Tinder owner matched to cut staff by 8%. S&P 500 index golden cross nears and a 10-year treasury yield eases further.
Order filled.
Okay, so that means something closed automatically. That would obviously not be the one we're watching. So unfortunately, our Russell saw a loss. The stop loss stopped us out. Thank God. Look at how much it is continuing to fall. That saw a loss of $150. And we are grateful for that because right there it just hit the overnight low and it is keeps on running down. So if we were still in the trade, we would have lost a lot more than 150. As you see, it is but we are still in an automated trade here in the S&P 500. So now we will focus our watching to this chart here. Wolfspeed teams with ZF to build a 3 billion chip plant in Germany. Let's see here. Oil moves higher ahead of an expected boost to the U.S. interest rates. Inventories rise more than expected. We're still in an automated trade here. We want it to go down. We want the candle to go down. We want to go towards the blue, not towards the red, pink, or whatever shade that is showing up on your monitor. I would personally like to see this to flip the other way and just crash. Let's take a look. I think one report did just get released. The final manufacturing PMI report was released less than a minute ago. So let's, I will refresh this page. I wonder what the number was. So in less than 15 minutes, we will see the ISM manufacturing PMI report be released, as well as the JOLTS job opening and construction spending month over month in the ISM manufacturing prices. All day we got the Ward's total vehicle sales report, and then at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, the crude oil inventories will be released. But the big news of the day is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got the FOMC statement coming out. The federal funds rate will be released, and then 30 minutes later, the FOMC press conference. So most likely, it just got stopped out. It is a loss for the day, so that sucks, but we have an automated trading system, and we're glad that it had stopped us out earlier so we didn't see a bigger loss. You know, some days it's a mixed bag. Welcome to trading. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in the video description. So now that we have both our trades go off, here is our performance account balance in our simulated account for the opening trade. And we saw a realized loss, you know, so here's where we lost. Here's where we lost, including our fees, because you got to pay for your trades. So today was garbage. But that's okay. Tomorrow won't be, right? Alright. So, what else is happening today? Where was I? Oh, yeah. At 2 o'clock, the federal funds, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, the FOMC press conference will come out. And then that is all the news for today. So what about tomorrow? Any big news tomorrow? Unemployment claims, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time will come out. That is the biggest thing coming out tomorrow. Hey, my brain just realized it's Wednesday. Alright, so I'm Ayla. That's it for today. Thank you for liking and subscribing and viewing. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed in the website and in this video description. I'll be here tomorrow. Make sure you check out theopeningtrade.com, and have a good day.